How did it feel to just get out there and practice today?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun getting out there, running our stuff, and getting into a groove with the team.
Nate just got asked this, but do you feel like you got to kind of take on a leadership role in this camp and with this rookie class?
I think, just go out and kind of do what I do, lead by example, and a lot of guys are stepping up, and it's a really good class. I'm excited to be a part of it. A lot of cool guys and a lot of really good football players.
Greg, what do you want to try to get done in these 2 days before you kind of get in there with the vets with Russ?
Yeah, really just set a foundation and carve out or not carve out, but just understand the offense and show that I can be trusted and put in a bunch of different spots.
What is the mental side like in terms of Coach Hackett was just saying that's kind of the hardest part is being a pro is some of the playbook and the mental and the way you're going to be coached.
Mm-hmm.
What is that experience like? I know it's first day, but
Yeah.
how it's different from transitioning.
Yeah, I mean, playbook's definitely bigger than college, install one, but it's good. We get a lot of time with the coaches. They do a really good job teaching us everything, and then it's your job now, so you got to make sure you know it and study it, and I'm excited for it.
Are there any common threads between the playbook at UCLA and the one you're starting to learn?
Yeah. I mean, we're running pro style stuff at UCLA, so a lot of similar concepts that I picked up, but some new stuff too that I'm excited to run.
What's kind of take us through the couple of weeks between you come in here the last day of April.
Mm-hmm.
Between now, what did you kind of do in those 2 weeks to kind of prepare for moving out?
Yeah, really just take a look at the playbook, see how much I can study, and then come in here as knowledgeable as I could be, and make sure I'm in shape for this altitude. Was a big thing too.
Yeah. Coach Hackett just said that you're an all-around tight end. Where do you think you need to take the biggest step coming into the
Well, I think there's a lot to work on. Pass game, showing some more wiggle and learning how coverages are going to be played in the NFL. It's going to be a lot different than college. And then run game too, just being more explosive. Coming off the ball is, you guys probably saw in the drills today. That was a big emphasis for us tight ends, and I think we handled it really well.
You talked with Alberto or Eric Sauber.
Uh-huh.
Kind of just what's the reception?
Yeah, they're really cool dudes. They reached out, which is really awesome of them, and I'm excited to get a chance to learn a lot from them and work with them.
The short shorts, the long socks, that's kind of the origin of this.
Oh, I mean, shorts. They're called shorts for a reason, right? So, and then long socks. I don't know. Figured why not?
The hair going to stay at altitude? You're training, or you're still sticking with
Sure.
the hair?
Yeah, hair's staying forever. You can quote that.
It's drier here though. Is having trouble with the curls?
No, I think it's all good. Yeah, no problem at all.
How did the altitude affect you?
I mean, not so much. Like I said, I made sure I came in here in shape, and I think if you're pro athlete and you're in shape, it's not too much of a difficulty to overcome.
Obviously, the relationship between a player and his position coach, because you spent so much time there, is important. What's been just your overall thoughts over the last couple weeks getting to know Coach Mullen?
Yeah, Coach Mullen, he's awesome. He reminds me a lot of my tight end coach at UCLA, Coach Sage, and I love Coach Sage a ton, and I had a really good relationship with him. And the whole staff, super personable here, and I'm excited to be working with them. Excited to be a part of it.
Nathaniel said you were a willing blocker to you. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Well, it just means I'm going to go, stick my head in the fire and, not be afraid of anything. If people got the misconception that I'm only going to, go out and run routes, that's totally wrong. I'm going to do it all.
Why do they have that misconception?
I don't know. And that's it.
Did you pick 80 for any particular reason?
I thought it was cool. And then, Rod Smith especially, I think that's, really, really awesome to, kind of a guy that, did as a free agent and, reminds me of how I was a walk-on. You got to carry yourself with a mentality that, everything you gotta take. So
How much did you know about Rod?
just kind of that, and that he's one of the greats, and it's really truly an honor to wear the same number as him.
Greg, when I talked to Coach Sage, one of the things he says you were one of the best practice players that he's ever had. Where did you kind of develop that mentality that you had to play that way in practice?
Well, yeah, I mean, being a walk-on, you gotta show that you can be trusted and that you know everything and that you're gonna go out and play hard. And so I try to do that today, and it's kind of how I'm gonna be carrying myself. I just want to do whatever the team's gonna ask me to do and know that they can trust me to do whatever.